The locals say that these onions are so sweet and flavorful that you can just bite into them like an apple. This is our first time growing red Tropea onions in the garden, and it certainly won't be the last. Also known as torpedo onions due to their long torpedo-like shape, I'm calling these Italian beach onions because they are named after and traditionally grown in Tropea, Italy. These onions thrive in the sandy soil coastline cliffs and do really well in the moderate climate. Tropea onions are one of the town's most famous agricultural products, and they even have an annual festival celebrating these onions where you can try various dishes with the Tropea onion, including onion gelato. These onions have been cultivated for thousands of years, and they're considered a staple in many Mediterranean recipes. Flavor-wise, they're more of a shallot meets a red onion. They're very sweet, but they still have a sharp flavor, making them perfect for pickling, cooking, and caramelizing. The locals actually say these onions are so sweet that you can just bite into them like an apple. Actually, yeah, they're really sweet, but it's still an onion and I prefer cooking with them. In 2008, Tropea onions were granted Protected Designation of Origin status by the European Union. This ensures that only onions grown in the designated area can be sold under the name Tropea onions. Similar to how champagne can only come from the Champagne region of France, Tropea onions can only be called Tropea onions if they come from Tropea. Overall, these onions are very easy to grow, and I actually grew these red long of Tropea onions, which are a little bit smaller and more slender in size. I just did a single line here and nestled them between some basil and flowers. They take about 90 days to mature, and you do want to give them full sun. Of course, try to stay on top of weeding to encourage that good air circulation around the onions and help prevent disease. As you can see, the tops of the onions have softened up and they're falling over, so they're definitely ready to harvest at this point. When mature, these onions are about 4 to 6 inches in length. They should be nice and firm, and they should have a nice, consistent, deep purple color all around the bulb. Tropea onions do have a shorter shelf life compared to other onion varieties, so you can eat them fresh right away, or you can cure them for a couple of weeks in a well-ventilated area. Then try to consume them within a month or two. Let us know if you've grown the Tropea onion before, and what you thought of the flavor and how you used them in the kitchen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Take another bite.